thing for me. Someone that's already married and has a child.
It's just
the person that
bygones.
you are fighting because of.
Bygones will be bygones, trust me.
This has stayed on for 5 years. And in the 5 years, I felt like we were cool because we have spoken. And it's me that's not reaching out to. I'm always the fool. At this point, I realized that we can never be friends. That's just me.
This Alex and Sissy's matter, I don't even understand. But Alex had a lot to say last night, and we're going to talk about that. Then Sissy broke another rule last night, and then we had the Dano task, and we're just going to briefly talk about that, and then some lovey-dovey moments from last night. Let's just talk about all the happenings of last night. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give it a thumbs up. So this is not my usual settings for my normal videos. This is what I use for my live stream, but my camera got bad last night and it has been a whole lot, right? But I just said I have to put out a video, so I'm making do with what I have right now. So if the quality is not as good, just know that this is a makeshift situation. So let's just proceed. Should I begin with this one? Okay, let's talk about the Dano task first, because that one happened first. Let me just go according to how the event unfolded. So first of all, for their Dano task, Big Brother asked them to create 2 recipes based on the variants that their team represents, and then they were also told to create a business name for their recipes, design a logo, and then their products must have catchy names. So they went to the arena for that one. They made smoothies, mocktails, different things, right? They created their recipes, and they were divided into 4 groups. For the first group, we had team Dano Full Cream that had Messi, Adekunle, Venita, Ike, and Cross. And then the second team, we had team Dano Cool Cow, consisting of White Money, Shei, Pere, and Ilebaye. And the next team, we had team Dano Slim, which had Alex, Doyin, Angel, Soma, and Tolani Badge. And last but not the least, we had team Dano UHT that had Neo, Sisi, Fraud, and Kidwire. So for the first part, after they created the recipes, obviously we can't really talk about what they did to create their recipes. They put themselves to work, and then for their presentation, we had some funny ones, and those are the ones I'm going to talk about. After they finished talking about what it entails, or what's the ingredients in their products and presenting it, they all had like a commercial break time. And it's that commercial break time that was very, if I say very, that was very hilarious. For Messi's team, I was just laughing like, what's going on here?
You get calcium, you get protein, it goes for all ages.
And then for another team that I found very hilarious, it was Fraud's team, Fraud, Neo, Sisi, and Kidwire. I feel like Kidwire is always in a team that is going to be hilarious. So they kind of acted it out, basically spoke pidgin, and then at a point they were all dancing in the arena. I'm like, what's going on here?
Even Dano UHT, when we voting at his open my shop, I know they use Dano UHT play.
So after the first part of the task, they now came in for the second part. The second part was they had to present as individuals, right? And for the second part, they told them to write a letter to themselves that had like words of affirmation, right? So I knew that it was going to be emotional because Dano always brings emotional tasks. So they came out and they were reading their letter to self, and tears, serious tears were in the arena. Ileba cried, Messi cried, and then for me, the most touching story for me in particular, I don't think I can post everybody's story, but the most touching story for me was Ike's story, and mainly because I did not just know that you just see somebody and feel like, okay, everything is all well and good, but he told the story about losing his people that are very close to him and how fame happened. Just his story was really touching.
When Mike and Daniel died, you went crazy and got locked up, but inside that cold cell you found a reason to live. To get what you deserve, sometimes you have to start fresh. Fame came unexpected like a thief in the night. So much money and success. Finally, your family and friends will pick your calls again. After so long, you finally made them proud.
Then when he got to the end part was when he got really emotional. He was trying so much to like hold his emotions in. But when he now spoke about 44 passing on, he now got really emotional because they were close. You guys remember 44 from DMW. So he spoke about how that got to him, and the situation on ground basically.
When 44 passed away, that one broke your back. R.I.P. He would have wanted me to never stop. So I'm back again, full of fire and the spirit of those who had left me behind. This one is for you.
At the end of the day, Big Brother said that they are all winners. So there was no specific winner for this one. You can find their individual videos on their social media handles. You would see the different speeches and everything that they had to say. And then for the second part, the team that won was Team Dano Full Cream, that had Mercy, Venita, Adekunle, Cross, and Ike.
Team Dano, full cream.
Then when they went inside, Adekunle and Benita were the first to start playing love, basically. So they were in the garden, and Benita was just like, she kissed him like one, two, around 3 times or so. Then he was now saying that, I don't like PDA. She was like, that's your business. And then she kissed him again. He now also pecked her, and I was like, Wahala for non-shippers.
I've never been a PDA person.
That's your business. I use Sabi. R0MANCE is right.
That's fine.
Speaking about the rule that Ceec broke, it was her writing in codes, or like communicating in codes. So she was telling Cross something, and then the next thing, she used the book and pen that she had to write it down for him to see. And what she wrote was pretty long, or it was a full statement that she wrote for him to see.
There was something missing. We weren't able to connect. I was not necessary.
Not every time you can be sure you're attracted to somebody now.
And trust us, now we wanted to know what the gist was about, so I was trying to decode. So she was basically talking about somebody that she was not really able to connect with. And after she finished writing, Cross said something about maybe it's not everybody that's maybe you be attracted to or something. Well, it was not, I was not able to fully decode it, but she was definitely talking about somebody on the outside that they were not able to connect on a particular level. Now that level is what we don't really know. And then she wrote something further where she was saying that the first time is the only thing she said, and she wrote the rest. And then Cross was now saying, oh, you want fireworks? And she's like, yeah, that's how it should be, because of the built up tension.
The first time, it's just, yeah.
You want fireworks, you want December 31st.
It's supposed to be like that. So when there's so much tension.
So my mind is going places, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna leave what is in my mind in there. But that's just a conversation that they were having, and you guys know that is against the rules. In fact, that got also a strike during his set, and I feel like maybe Big Brother would have not considered this so much of a big deal, but he has given the house several warnings. Like just yesterday, he warned them about breaking the rules and the fact that they took food downstairs, and Sissy was also guilty of that. And then he showed them a video some days ago about whispering, speaking in codes, trying to code things. So I feel like because he has been warning, then he might also do something. And the fact that Sissy is also serving punishment currently, so I don't know, but let's be watching to see whether anything will happen. He might just decide to let that go. And then speaking about the conversation that Alex was having with Neo, first of all, it was about the task, the Aquafina task. You guys know that Alex did not get any badge from anybody. So yesterday she was saying that she knew that she was not going to get from anybody. She already knew before the task. So her seeing it in action just made her confirm what she has always felt.
Before we started, going to come in. So when
it just confirmed the thoughts.
Yes, and then when it is, I was like, so I'm not the crazy person in this house.
I didn't know what it was going to call me, sir.
I'll look for you. They use that particular task to do strategic alliance.
So she was saying that they use the task to do like strategic alliance, that people were strategic about it in the arena. Then she was now talking about this whole thing of the fact that she feels that what makes her feel alone is the fact that a lot of people that she's friends with are also close to Sissy. So she feels like anything that she tells them that is going to be relayed to her, basically. So she doesn't really feel the need to be close to the person that's, he has a thing take enter. And then Neil was now saying that he doesn't even understand the root of this problem. And Alex now said that there's no root, that it's just about man. And Neil was now trying to find out who this man is, and then she now mentioned Toby, and the guy started laughing.
BCC, yeah?
Yeah, like how am I sure that it's not a discussion that people.
I wish I knew the root of that matter, but it's alright.
How am I sure it's not a discussion? Wait, there is no roots. It's just man.
Miracle.
No, not miracle. Toby.
Very. Toby, we don't marry.
My dear.
Now you guys crack me up.
I reached to laugh because this whole thing is just funny at this point. Like, married somebody. So that's what she said. Then she now made a statement about not feeling safe. It's still on this aspect of, she doesn't feel safe with, would I say, her secrets? Because first of all, she said she doesn't feel safe, and then also spoke about the whole thing of she can't really tell somebody something dear to her.
But that's what I'm just saying, that it just makes me feel unsafe. How close people that I talk to often are as well. So I know, not like I feel, I know that I'm alone in all of this. And it's not bad.
I don't think unsafe is the right word to use in this case, Sha. But like a lot of people have been saying in the house, I don't feel safe, this one, that one, that one. Like, this is Big Brother's house. Nothing has ever happened to somebody like that in Big Brother's house. You guys know this already. Right? So I've been hearing this word from a lot of the housemates, but I don't really get what their safety is all about. Then last night, Soma and Angel had a back and forth. I wouldn't call it a quarrel because they made the situation chilled. So Soma was waiting for Angel downstairs. Now, because she's a BFF, she has been upstairs a lot. And last night, Soma was just calling her to come downstairs. She was just cruising upstairs, and Fraud wanted her to sleep upstairs. Fraud spoke to Soma that Angel was going to sleep upstairs, and then Soma said, she can stay, or if she wants to stay. If she doesn't want to stay, she can come. Angel now still went to ask him whether she can sleep upstairs. He now scolded her. He now went off and said, if you want to stay, stay. If you want to go, go. If you want to stay, stay. So she was not telling you why was he giving her attitude.
Have an attitude because I was upstairs taking a shower.
I was saying, I didn't want to come downstairs. I heard you. I heard you.
When did I say that?
I said, this upstairs guy is here. I'm having a good time here.
It wasn't me, it was Mercy.
So his problem is that he was missing her and she did not want to come downstairs. She started making statements that she's in fact she doesn't want to come downstairs again. No, she said it was Mercy that said it, but they just made light of the situation. And then there was something I think it was a mark or something on her chest. And Soma had already been saying that why would Fraud even want you to sleep upstairs? Like, in fact, he's going to face him. That's Fraud. That why would Fraud be wanting her to sleep upstairs? And now that mark, Angel now said it's Fraud that did it to her, and he's like, oh, okay. How did he get to the point where he's giving you marks here? That kind of, it was just being like a jealous guy. I would not say boyfriend. I wanted to say jealous boyfriend, but I'm like, from where? So he said, like, why would he be giving you mark on your chest?
It was Fred.
It was an accident.
He was walking and he fell. His slip was on an accident.
These were not serious at all. So that's basically it for this video. The house has been quite peaceful this week, and I think it has to do with the head of house. And I think that whoever is head of house has a lot of influence on how the house is going to be. So this week they've just been cooperating, trying to work with Mercy to make the wager come true. And then most of them are also exhausted with all the fights from the previous weeks. So now everybody's just chilling, trying to just not cause any kind of wahala, right? And then upstairs they were playing pool earlier on. It was just chilled. It was just a chilled night. Everybody went to sleep. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. If there's anything I'm missing, just know that I couldn't really put it together because of the situation on the ground, the whole camera thing. Like, I'm so exhausted. This is like the worst time for my camera to be going bad. It's honestly is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.